My name is Bhupendra Singh Rajput.
Okay.
I am preparing for UPSC 23 attempt.
Okay.
Because of age factor, this year I completed my graduation from BSc CS Computer Science
Okay. ठीक है.
from local university. But sir, I am not comfortable in my graduation subjects for taking it as an optional.
Okay.
So there
Okay.
is a mess in my mind regarding my optional decision, or it is the right time to select optional as I am preparing for 23 people says that you have enough time. You should take your time, think comfortably. So, sir, I am very much confused about my optional. I will sortalize some optionals like sociology or political science. These are my two choices. I have to select from these two.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Or, sir,
Okay.
whether I will take coaching or not, or sir, what is the strategy as I have 2 years of now?
Okay. Okay. See, so basically,
Okay.
you are just a beginner in the preparation right now, and you have not created any kind of strategy as of now. So you are looking for the way forward. Okay. So the first
Yes, sir.
question that you raised is regarding the optional. So regarding the optional, you mentioned sociology and PSIR. So if you have filtered down to these two subjects, that is well and good. But I would still like to give you, a brief summary of how to choose an optional. Okay. So the way to choose an optional in UPSC is to divide all the subjects that are available into specific baskets. So, for example, humanities will be one basket, science will be one basket, engineering will be one basket, medical science, that will be another basket. Okay, so these are different baskets, broad baskets from which you have to pick your optional. Now, first of all, you have to eliminate the baskets which are not relevant to you. So, for example, if you are someone who does not like engineering, who does not like science, then you have to eliminate those baskets right at the very outset. So you are left with only humanities basket. So inside that humanities basket, you have to look at the subjects and look at what the subject is actually about. Okay, don't start with the consideration of marks and whether how many they are there in top 100, how many are there in top 50, and all those things, because that is a very misleading way to choose your optional, because these statistics, they keep changing every year. And the next thing is that when you have narrowed down on the particular basket that you want to focus on, the best way to go forward is to read a few basic books of the subjects that you have chosen. So for example, if you are filtering it out and finding sociology and political science as the most suitable ones, what you can do is you can obviously read 11th 12th NCRTs for both the subjects. When you read both the NCRTs, you will find what the subject is actually dealing with. Follow it up with uh, with a with a bit of glancing at the previous year's question papers. Last 5 years will be enough. Okay. So you do a bit of the analysis of those question papers, and the next step can be you can look for toppers answers scripts. Okay, toppers answer scripts are available in many websites these days for these specific subjects. So when you do all these things together, you will get a fair idea of what the subject is all about, what kind of questions are asked, and what kind of answers are written. So when you see all that, you will know that whether the subject is actually appealing to you or not. So the very most important factor right at the beginning of your preparation in order to choose an optional is to decide whether the subject is making sense to you and whether it is appealing to you or not. Because believe it or not, if even if the subject is a super hit, something like some topper scores 350 in it, you will not be able to tolerate that subject if you are not in tune with it. Okay, so it's just like marrying the wrong person. So this optional is just like that. Optional is going to be your wife for the next 1 2 3 4 years, as many years as you take the exam. So you have to be very careful with the way you choose it. Okay, the final choice is going to be insignificant after that, because once you have chosen it, you have to stick with it. Otherwise, when you choose based on popular considerations like marks, like the number of people taking it, like your local coaching institute telling you to choose this or that. So based upon those factors, if you go
See,
ahead, what happens
coaching.
is Yeah.
सर कोचिंग वाला फैक्टर जो आ रहा है ना, कि मतलब ऐसा तो नहीं है कि मुझे सोशियोलॉजी में कोचिंग करना पड़ेगा या फिर पीएसआई में कोचिंग करना पड़ेगा, और मुझे कोचिंग लेना जरूरी है क्योंकि मेरे लोकल में कोचिंग नहीं है, मुझे दिल्ली जाना पड़ेगा कोचिंग के लिए।
देखिए पहली बात
तो
तो ये है
मतलब
कि
कोचिंग लूं
कोचिंग,
ना लूं।
नहीं नहीं, देखिए पहली बात तो ये है कि द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट यू शुड डू इज यू शुड रिसर्च अ बिट अबाउट द एग्जाम, ठीक है। तो पहले द राइट फर्स्ट थिंग दैट आई वुड पॉइंट आउट इज, अभी दिल्ली जाना इज आउट ऑफ क्वेश्चन सिंपली बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द कोचिंग्स आर ऑफरिंग ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज, ठीक है। तो इवन इफ यू आर really interested in taking coaching, going to Delhi is something that used to happen 5 6 7 years back, ठीक है। अभी people are not going to Delhi anymore, they are simply taking online courses, okay। So that is another thing. The important thing that you should do right at this point is, you should do a bit of research based on what the toppers have said, what the toppers have done. So you can go through all the, the toppers videos that are there on YouTube, for example, toppers from 2017, 18, 19. Okay. So these 3 years, if you go through the toppers videos, you will get a fair idea of what people are actually doing on the ground. Okay. Until and unless you do that, you will be, living in a world of fantasy and you will not be knowing what exactly is happening out there. So that is the first thing that you should do. You should do a bit of research first, okay? Because right now you are just starting in 2023. That's 2 years down the line, and you have a lot of time to make the best out of your efforts. Okay.